Welcome back to Tattnall Square Academy and DSPN Sports presentation of GHSA basketball. It is time for the boys in the Stoner's Pizza Joint basketball game of the week. We'll get the rundown here on the starters. For the Vikings will be number 11, Maurice Gordon, number 3, Jordan Jones, number 10, Henry Middlebrooks, number 12, Wesley Wilson, and number 24, Jacoby Singletary. For the Vikings, for the Trojans, it'll be number 0, Lance Franklin, number 1, Jamal Marshall, number 4, Destin Mack, number 24, Logan Fink, and number 23, Andrew Long. And the Vikings control it. Russell Deason bring in John Kosider. John, what are we looking for here tonight in this one?
Well, FPD plays very deliberate basketball. They take their time getting shots. They don't score. They score in the 40s or 50s usually, and they just try to wear down their opponent. They beat Tattnall by 2 on a last-second shot the last time they played by Jordan Jones.
Jacoby Singletary gets the basket. He's got his first 2 points of the night. Tattnall will bring it up the court, and Andrew Long will start with it. Feed it to Logan Fink, and Fink will drive the basket and get it to 2. Logan will have his first 2 points of the night. 6:58. Tattnall comes in 8-11. They will not make the region following the heartbreaking loss the other night at Twiggs County. And Jamal Marshall will lay it up and good, and Jamal has his first 2, and the Trojans have a 4-2 lead. Heartbreaker the other night, John. Tattnall had it tied 62 all. Then got the over-the-back foul with 0.8 of a second. Twiggs County just put it away right there by hitting those 2 free throws, and the Trojans had one last effort at it and couldn't put the basket in.
Very tough loss. They knew that was the end of the season. It was a must-win, and they couldn't quite get it done. But we've got 4 seniors out here playing their last game on the basketball court, and just expect a great effort from them tonight.
Jordan Jones drives to the basket, couldn't get it. Destin Mack will come down with it. Lance Franklin now. He'll go to Logan Fink. Fink will go inside, up and good, and he's got another basket on the night. 6-2, Trojans lead it. Got to wonder, coming in here tonight for the FPD Vikings, they're 10-10, 4-5 in the region, led by Michael Walton, their head coach. He's assisted by Casey Jones and David Thomas. Garrett Law is your athletic trainer.
FPD is going to make the region tournament. Whether they make the state tournament, that's up to the power poll. They're right there, kind of
sitting on the ledge there.
That bubble thing you talk about there. I think they were 22nd this week, and the top 24 make it.
Jacoby Singletary with another basket. Back down to Jamal Marshall. He's going to feed it in, try to go to Destin Mack, and it's going to go off Mack's hands, and we'll go the other way with the Vikings. First substitution of the night, Jake Smaha comes in for the Vikings. Jacoby Singletary will go off. FPD comes in to tonight. They're averaging 53.1, but they're giving up 53.4. So for these seniors for Tattnall, knowing they're not going to region, you'll see what kind of effort they can get out of them tonight, especially for the seniors on this club. Work it over to Smaha. He'll go back to Jordan Jones.
Very deliberate style of basketball. They will shoot the 3.
Jordan Jones gets one, and they take the lead 7-6 at the 4:30 mark.
Jordan's a freshman, Russell.
And going to be a good one.
Yes. I figured out the other day, when you're a freshman, you're 14 years old probably to start the season.
Yeah.
14 or 15 at the max.
Franklin goes up. No good. Defended nicely that time by Maurice Gordon. Smaha now, he'll work it. And they'll work it around the perimeter. Henry Middlebrooks with it now.
Don't want to leave Middlebrooks open.
Beautiful three. Beautiful three. And just like that, they stretch it to a 4-point lead at 10-6. Lance Franklin will bring it the other way.
I'm calling that one, Russell. I called it.
You did call that.
That's my one for the night.
You did good. Franklin drives the basket up and good. And that closes it to a 2-point gap for the Vikings.
Expect it to be a 2-point game, 4-point game most of the game. These two teams played even the last time. And
Smaha, rather than take that back, Henry Middlebrooks drills a 3, and that puts him up with a 5-point lead.
Can't give that kid any space. I've seen him hit 6 or 7 in a game before.
So Franklin will bring it up for the Trojans. Bryce Ball looking to get in the game for the Vikings. No help. Got to get the ball moved around. Go to Logan Fink. Fink drives, gets his own rebound, goes up against, blocked that time by Wesley Wilson. Big 6'7", 285 junior.
You know, Russell, probably the last thing Jarvis Smith said, the Tattnall coach said before they went out on the basketball court, let's limit the 3 opportunities by the 2 shooters. And the 2 shooters, Jordan Jones and Henry Middlebrooks, have already got 3 threes together.
Yeah, and then you throw it, like you said, Jones gets hot. He's going to drain those threes.
It's been a frustrating year for Tattnall. Lost a lot of close games.
Nice drive to the basket by Logan Fink. Makes it a 13-10 game. We'll go the other way with Jordan Jones. Long 3 by Middlebrooks, no good. Jamal Marshall with the rebound. Franklin comes the other way with the Trojans. Drive. Logan Fink's been the go-to man. Now they'll pile it out to Paul Kelly. No good, and he misses the 3. Obviously, the crowd will be a little louder here during the boys' game than it was the girls, as the stands is filled up for this one.
Got a nice crowd here, Russell.
Yep, just in time for the boys' game. A little late start on Fridays, 8 o'clock. 1:50 to go in this first period period to play. Up and no good that time by Middlebrooks. And Fink will come the other way, and he'll drive the basket. He'll get a foul. And will they count the basket? I didn't really get the indication. Yes, they will count the basket. So a shooting foul at 13-12. And Fink will go into the line.
Logan's got a quick 8 there, playing his last game as a Tattnall basketball player. He'll move right over to the big diamond across the street. As a baseball player, he's going to Kennesaw State after his high school career ends to play baseball.
Going to be an owl. Up and no good. Rebound that time by Maurice Gordon. Maurice 6'6", 185. Big target on the football field as well. Got great hands. Middlebrooks. Gordon. Feeds it inside. Got a man put it on the floor. No good. Logan Fink's got a rebound. And the senior is playing very hard in his last home game for the Trojans. Franklin from the three-point shot drills it. And that's going to put the Trojans up with a 2-point lead at 15-13 with 61 seconds to go in the period. Jake Smaha drove the basket. And number 3, that's going to be on Paul Kelly. And Bryce Ball in the game, he'll go to the line. Dustin Mack will check in. Jamal Marshall will check out. They'll go with Gordon. Smaha. Long 3, no good. Rebound, Trojans take it. They'll go this way with Franklin. Drive all the way to the basket. Tip up, no good. Rebound, got it. Logan Fink playing his heart out as a senior inside the board.
Logan's having himself a game so far.
So as we said, Gordon on the floor. And I don't have a number 15 on my roster, so I don't know who number 15 is out there. Maybe that's Ben Corbin.
like Tattnall's going to play for the last shot here. It's been an up-and-down, high-scoring first quarter.
17-15. Franklin has it. He's going to step back out. Looks out to Paul Kelly. Puts it on the floor. Back out to Logan Fink. One leap up. No good. End of one here at Richard Reed Court at Tattnall Square Academy. Trojans lead it 17-15 on senior night. It is the Stoner's Pizza basketball game of the week on DSPN Sports. We'll be back after this timeout.
Oh my, what a pizza pie. Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Stoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You'll immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily, use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Stoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh every day. Combine all that on the crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie. Stoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
Welcome back to Richard Reed Court. Russell Deese and John Cusader with you. We just joined us earlier. The girls' game was played. The Tattnall Lady Trojans won it 61-39. We'll try to get you. I saw a few more scores here a moment ago. Let's see what I can get you. It looks like the Southwest girls beat Dublin 57-56. Stratford won their game big. They lead at half over Twiggs 32-23. And the Macon Mayhem are up 4-0.
All right.
And that's at the half. Up and no good, and it's going to go off, and that'll go Tattnall's way. So they go Franklin on the floor for the Trojans, Andrew Long, Destin Mack, Paul Kelly, and Jamal Marshall. Middlebrooks, Maurice Gordon, Wesley Wilson, Marshall looked to pull up, did not. Andrew Long kicks it back to Franklin. He'll drive, look outside, go back to Jamal Marshall. 2-point lead for the Trojans. We start the second period of play here. Final night here, senior night. FPD's got one more game tomorrow night. John, is that correct?
Yes, Padilla tomorrow.
And nice drive to the basket by Destin Mack, and he gives the Trojans a 4-point lead, 19-15.
Tattnall Square playing good basketball right now.
Maurice Gordon will drive it, kick it back out to Henry Middlebrooks. Long three. He drills it. He gets hot. He can certainly hurt you. And we have a 19-18 ball game.
Henry's hit 3 of them already. We're early in the second quarter.
Miles Morris getting ready to check in for the Trojans. Paul Kelly, Franklin, Destin Mack, Andrew Long, and Jamal Marshall on the play right now. And they're going to call a jump ball, and possession arrow will go to FPD. Logan Fink back in, Miles Morris back in, Paul Kelly, Destin Mack, and Andrew Long on the floor.
That's Jacoby Singletary coming back in for FPD.
Jake Smaha on the court. Henry Middlebrooks, Jacoby Singletary, Wesley Wilson, and Maurice Gordon for the Vikings is your lineup now on the court. Back to Maurice Gordon, moving it fast and inside to Wilson. Back to Maurice. He's going to throw it and throw it away. Tried to go to Henry Middlebrooks and just got off his hand.
You know, Russell, I'd really like FPD to once in a while give Wesley Wilson a look inside. I saw him in a first-round playoff game, state playoff game last year. He went for 26 points and 15 rebounds. And I don't really think he's attempted a shot this game so far.
Now, you got to use the big man on the inside because he can certainly box out, put that ball on the court one time and go up with it, and he'll be a hard man to cover.
Wesley's a legit 6'7", probably 285 pounds. Offensive lineman on the football team.
Way outside that time with Jake Smaha. He'll miss it. Logan Fink will come this way for the Trojans. He's going to lose the handle on it. Singletary's going to get it. Give it to Maurice Gordon. Go back to Jake Smaha. 2-on-2 break. He'll drive to the basket. No good. Logan Fink will fight for it. And it won't go anywhere, but Wesley Wilson to get it. Going to give it back out to Middlebrooks. Going to drain it. Yeah. Got a 3. Number 4 of the night for him. And the Vikings take 21-19 lead. Timeout. We'll take a short timeout. We'll be right back after this message.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Welcome back to the Stoner's Pizza Joint. Basketball game of the week. Russell Leach, John Coach Slater. John's got us an update on what Mr. Middlebrooks has already been able to do here tonight.
Well, Henry's 4 out of 7 from that 3 line, 12 quick points. And the distance is not a problem for Henry Middlebrooks.
Logan Fink started hot, and now they'll go inside to Destin Mack. Up and no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Off the hands, I believe, of Jacoby Singletary that time. Bryce Ball in now, along with Maurice Gordon, Singletary, Middlebrooks, and Jake Smaha. That's the floor for the Vikings. Paul Kelly, Logan Fink, Miles Morris, Andrew Long, and Destin Mack for the Trojans. Inside to Miles Morris, turnaround jumper, nice shot over the top of number 21, Bryce Ball that time, and the Trojans tied up at 21 apiece with 4:20 to go here in this second period. It'll be a tight game, John, I think.
Oh yeah, that was a great look. They saw Wesley Wilson was out of the game, immediately got the ball inside to Andrew Long where he could do business against some smaller people.
Nice inside, and they're going to get the foul that time. And I believe it's going to be on Miles Morrison. It is, and Singletary will go to the line for the Vikings, 21 apiece. Thought it was going to be pretty good defense and got him over the top. Up and good, and the Vikings take the lead back. As we said, halftime in the boys' game, Stratford 32, Twigs 23. Central in the girls' game beat Kendrick 66-38.
Those Central girls are something to watch.
And I wanted to go back and check. Yes, the girls' Southwest final, they beat Dublin 57-56, thanks to our good friend, the marvelous one, Marvin James, on that update.
And that's a huge win for the Southwest girls, solidifies their place in the region tournament.
West Lawrence 45, Howard 43, that was girls as well. 23-21, Vikings have the lead here. 3:46 to go in the half. Glad to have you with us on this senior night, live from Richard Reed Court on the campus of Tattnall Square Academy. Logan Fink's going to drive, and he'll have another basket. John, he's had a pretty good night to start, although he cooled a little bit in that second period.
That's 12 points, 7 rebounds for him. He's definitely been the leader for Tattnall tonight.
Jordan Jones over to Bryce Ball. Give it to Henry Middlebrooks, and he's going to drive and go up on a layup. No good. Ball with a rebound. No good. Miles Morris will pull it down. Andrew Long. And Destin Mack will drive the basket. Not good enough. Gets his own rebound, though. He'll look for some help. They'll press him a little bit. The man's going to drive the basket again. And a nice move by Destin Mack, who will probably have a nice signing day come next Tuesday or Wednesday. Timeout, we'll take it with them. 3:02 to go, 25-23, Trojans lead it. We'll be back. Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue. Welcome back to Tattnall Square Academy. 25-23, 2:52 to go. Vikings with the ball.
Oh.
And drives it all the way home was Maurice Gordon.
I promise you, Russell, I was just fixing to say Maurice Gordon has been awful quiet tonight.
Yeah, he has. And the big man showed his athletic talent there and go to the line at a 25-25 game with 2:41 to go in a half. Up and good, turns it into a 3-point and a lead for the Vikings.
His first 3 points of the game.
You're doing a pretty good job. You can keep Maurice quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Franklin brings it up to the court all the way over to Destin Mack.
Jaden Jones has been really quiet, too. He's got 3, and those were early in the game. It's been Henry Middlebrooks.
Yes, it has. Logan Fink underneath that basket, going to kick it back out. Franklin for a long 3 up and no good. Destin Mack almost had a rebound, missed it. Come back the other way with it. Jordan Jones now drives, kicks it back out. Jake Smaha with it. Feed it inside to the big man, Wesley Wilson. And John Costater says, well, it's about time.
I think Mike Walton probably is listening to us. He heard what we thought they needed to do, and immediately he went to it.
That's exactly what it has to be.
That trainer over there has got a camera.
That's right. We need to look for a bug up here. 28-23, Vikings take back the lead with 88 seconds to go in a half.
Seems like after that last time out, Russell, that FPD's defensive effort has really turned it up a notch.
And Tattnall, honestly, they've missed some layups and some rebounds that they've had opportunities to score. And FPD has made them pay by getting those defensive rebounds when they've missed those opportunities.
And when Tattnall struggles to win, it's because they struggle to score. And this second quarter has become that struggle, and all of a sudden we're playing FPD's basketball, you know, in the 50s and the 60s.
Destin Mack feeds it into Jamal Marshall, and he goes in front of Wesley Wilson and gets the score, and it's a 1-point game with 45 ticks to go in it here on senior night at Tattnall. Crosstown rivals, I don't care what it is. They could be playing tiddlywinks, and they're going to go at each other 100%. Big Wesley Wilson gets a rebound after missing a shot and stretches the lead to 30-27 with 27 ticks to go. Inside to Jamal Marshall, no good. Can they get the rebound? Destin Mack does, but I believe it's going to go off FPD, and it will. And that went off Maurice Gordon. 24.1 seconds, and it's a 3-point lead for the Vikings. They'll take it in from the side over there. No, they'll take it in on the baseline. I'm sorry. Paul Kelly and Miles Morris check in. Andrew Long will check out, and so will Destin Mack.
Got a couple shooters in there for this situation.
Tattnall would like to get this to within at least one if they could and hold it there going into the half. Logan Fink going to look, needs some help, goes to Paul Kelly. Kelly to Franklin, 17 ticks left. Tattnall trying to maybe set up for the last shot here. Under 10 now. Franklin going to drive the basket, going to go up, going to go out, and Wesley Wilson's going to get it, and they're going to bring it the other way with Henry Middlebrooks, and he's going to feed it off to Jake Smaha, up and no good. And we'll go to the half, 30-27. Vikings lead it. You're listening to the Stoner's Pizza Joint basketball game of the week on DSPN Sports, on our Facebook Live page at DSPN Sports, and on YouTube Live as well. We'll take a break, get ready for the second half. 30-27. John and I will be right back.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Stoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You'll immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily, use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Stoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh every day. Combine all that on the crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie! Stoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue. Hey folks, every now and then we're a little tight on cash. Well, if you're tight on cash, we want to encourage you to visit Pawn Max Incorporated, located at 2404 Pinona Avenue. Pawn Max is the place to get a loan or sell your valuables, hassle-free, making it easy to turn your unwanted gold, jewelry, tools, even firearms into cash. Why let your pieces collect dust when you need to collect dollars? They're licensed and insured and will give you the best money for your items. Go visit them today at 2404 Pinona Avenue right here in Macon, or visit them online at pawnmaxinc.com. It's football time in Middle Georgia, and that means it's time for the Macon Touchdown Club. Join us this year as we kick off our 72nd year at the Methodist Children's Home at 304 Pierce Avenue each and every Monday night. Come join us for a night filled of football fun and fellowship. We kick it off September the 11th. The Macon Touchdown Club, honoring student athletes since 1946. To find out more, log on to MaconTouchdownClub.com. Hey folks, it's Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. You know, there comes a time when we all start to look for a brand new or even a newer automobile, and as a consumer, your choices have always been limited as to where to shop, and secondly, what to do with your current car. Take it to the local dealer and trade it in for wholesale, ride around town with that ugly for sale sign in the back window, or park it in your driveway and hope somebody stops by and they're really there to look at your car. Well, that's where the fine folks at You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue in Macon come in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For almost 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the alternative to giving your car away to the local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market the car yourself. The professional staff at You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has 35 years of experience in the automobile industry, and they're there solely to help you through the process of selling or buying your next car. If you have a car and you're ready to sell it, let the folks at You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em show you how to maximize your vehicle's marketing and financial potential today. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, the car lot for you. Remember folks, don't just park it, sell it. Give them a call today, 478-254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em.
Before you put your company logo or event name on the streets, say it with authority. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's. Shirts, hats, cups, pens, patches, we put your logo on almost anything. Our team provides quality craftsmanship and custom embroidery, and our screen printing will turn your design into wearable works of art. Call or stop by in person for a quote. Apparel Authority, now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's.
This just in. A large storm in the Gulf has all but decimated the entire Gulf shrimping industry, with the exception of a lone shrimping boat manned by a legless veteran and a young gentleman that hasn't stopped waving at our cameras or telling us his mama's advice. Odd. In completely unrelated news, Kudzu Seafood Company, the authentic Gulf Coast seafood restaurant that brought the coast to Middle Georgia, has also cornered the shrimp market in Central Georgia. Barbecue shrimp and cheese grits, buffalo shrimp, firecracker shrimp tacos, shrimp po' boys, shrimp burgers, shrimp baskets, and Dr. Pepper, all on 3rd Street in downtown Macon. Stay tuned for more breaking news.
Is your house having a midlife crisis? Maybe it's time for a nip and tuck. Cherokee Brick has been transforming interiors and exteriors for over 100 years. Where you see a blank wall or old porch, we see potential. Add warmth and elegance to your home with an updated entryway, porch, or kitchen. At Cherokee Brick, we cut out the middleman and provide a robust selection of colors and sizes to fit your brick needs. Visit us online to find out more about where you can purchase Cherokee Brick, straight from the manufacturer.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Stoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You'll immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily, use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Stoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh every day. Combine all that on the crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie! Stoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue. Hey folks, every now and then we're a little tight on cash. Well, if you're tight on cash, we want to encourage you to visit Pawn Max Incorporated, located at 2404 Pinona Avenue. Pawn Max is the place to get a loan or sell your valuables, hassle-free, making it easy to turn your unwanted gold, jewelry, tools, even firearms into cash. Why let your pieces collect dust when you need to collect dollars? They're licensed and insured and will give you the best money for your items. Go visit them today at 2404 Pinona Avenue right here in Macon, or visit them online at pawnmaxinc.com. It's football time in Middle Georgia, and that means it's time for the Macon Touchdown Club. Join us this year as we kick off our 72nd year at the Methodist Children's Home at 304 Pierce Avenue each and every Monday night. Come join us for a night filled of football fun and fellowship. We kick it off September the 11th. The Macon Touchdown Club, honoring student athletes since 1946. To find out more, log on to MaconTouchdownClub.com. Hey folks, it's Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. You know, there comes a time when we all start to look for a brand new or even a newer automobile, and as a consumer, your choices have always been limited as to where to shop, and secondly, what to do with your current car. Take it to the local dealer and trade it in for wholesale, ride around town with that ugly for sale sign in the back window, or park it in your driveway and hope somebody stops by and they're really there to look at your car. Well, that's where the fine folks at You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue in Macon come in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For almost 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the alternative to giving your car away to the local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market the car yourself. The professional staff at You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has 35 years of experience in the automobile industry, and they're there solely to help you through the process of selling or buying your next car. If you have a car and you're ready to sell it, let the folks at You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em show you how to maximize your vehicle's marketing and financial potential today. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, the car lot for you. Remember folks, don't just park it, sell it. Give them a call today, 478-254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em.
Before you put your company logo or event name on the streets, say it with authority. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's. Shirts, hats, cups, pens, patches, we put your logo on almost anything. Our team provides quality craftsmanship and custom embroidery, and our screen printing will turn your design into wearable works of art. Call or stop by in person for a quote. Apparel Authority, now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's.
This just in. A large storm in the Gulf has all but decimated the entire Gulf shrimping industry, with the exception of a lone shrimping boat manned by a legless veteran and a young gentleman that hasn't stopped waving at our cameras or telling us his mama's advice. Odd. In completely unrelated news, Kudzu Seafood Company, the authentic Gulf Coast seafood restaurant that brought the coast to Middle Georgia, has also cornered the shrimp market in Central Georgia. Barbecue shrimp and cheese grits, buffalo shrimp, firecracker shrimp tacos, shrimp po' boys, shrimp burgers, shrimp baskets, and Dr. Pepper, all on 3rd Street in downtown Macon. Stay tuned for more breaking news.
Is your house having a midlife crisis? Maybe it's time for a nip and tuck. Cherokee Brick has been transforming interiors and exteriors for over 100 years. Where you see a blank wall or old porch, we see potential. Add warmth and elegance to your home with an updated entryway, porch, or kitchen. At Cherokee Brick, we cut out the middleman and provide a robust selection of colors and sizes to fit your brick needs. Visit us online to find out more about where you can purchase Cherokee Brick, straight from the manufacturer.
Welcome back to the Stoner's Pizza Joint basketball game of the week right here on DSPN Sports. We'll go to John Costater, and he'll update us on our leading scores at the half.
Well, FPD leading 30-27, mainly behind the three-point shooting of Henry Middlebrooks. He's hit 4 threes and has 12 points. Jacoby Singletary has added 6 for Tattnall Square. It's been the inside dominance of Logan Fink. But there's Maurice Gordon's second dunk on the night.
Stretches the lead to 5 at 32-27 at the 7:40 mark. Miles Morris will pull up a short jumper up and in. Cuts the lead to 32-29. Let's see what I got here on an update for you. Beginning of the fourth, Stratford 49, Twigs 41. And the Macon Mayhem lead 6-0.
Oh, my.
And Middlebrooks with another big three. And he is on fire tonight from three-point land.
So math test, Russell, and memory test. How many threes is that for Henry Middlebrooks tonight?
6, 5. Close.
Hey, he was right on it. He'll have 6 in a minute.
Drive to the basket, and Wesley Wilson will turn away. Franklin on that. And they'll come the other way. Middlebrooks will kick it out to Maurice Gordon, who's going to kick it back out to Jordan Jones. Jordan going to pull up from the foul line. No good. Pipe pour it underneath to Jacoby Singletary, and up and good. And 37-29. Now an 8-point lead for the Vikings. And we'll get a timeout here early to start. And Coach Jarvis is not very happy. Take it with him. 30-second timeout, 37-29, 6:40 in the third. We'll be back.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Stoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You'll immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily, use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Stoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh every day. Combine all that on the crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie! Stoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
Welcome back to the Stoner's Pizza Joint basketball game of the week right here on DSPN Sports. 37-29, 6:39 to go in the third. After a timeout by the Trojans, FPD went on a nice little run there to start this third period. Miles Morris will look inside. He'll go inside to Andrew Long. Andrew will turn around. He'll have the jumper and cut the lead to 6 at 37-31.
Big basket right there for Tattnall.
Singletary tries to go inside to Wesley Wilson and just missed him.
He was open. He had his guy pinned, and he was in front of the basket, but the Jacoby couldn't quite get that pass to him.
Lance Franklin will bring it across the court for the Trojans. I'll try to give you an update on that Stratford Twigs game here in a second. Miles Morris turns around with a three-point jumper and cuts it to 4. A three-point lead, rather, 37-34. Jordan Jones brings it up and goes to Middlebrooks with it. Middlebrooks will look inside, nothing there, kicks it back out to Jordan Jones. It goes to Maurice Gordon. Maurice, big rangy kid. Drive the lane, up and good. Jordan Jones on the basket.
Jordan's second basket of the game.
39-34, back to a 5-point lead. Franklin will drive the basket, up and no good. Maurice Gordon with the rebound, and they'll run the other way. Quickly to Jordan Jones. He's going to run that back line. Maurice Gordon with a long three, up and no good. Jamal Marshall will grab the rebound for the Trojans and go back the other way and try to cut the lead from 5. Miles Morris, boom, got it. That's a 3, 38-39 and a 39-37 rather, and it's a 2-point game.
Miles getting a little hot there, Russell. That's 8 points in the quarter, including 2 threes.
A little bigger setup on the court now for the Vikings. Throw it inside to Wesley Wilson, and that was too easy.
Too easy is right.
Andrew Long let him get around his back pocket and just strolled to the basket. 41-37, back to 4 for the Vikings.
Biggest lead of the night's been 8 points by FPD in this quarter. Tattnall Square trying to fight off a run.
Jake Smaha getting ready to check in along with Paul Ivy for the Trojans and the Vikings. Morris into Logan Fink. He's going to look, going to kick it back outside. Jamal Marshall with a long three. No good. And
that call never gets old, that air ball call.
Lance Franklin will check out and Paul Ivy will come in. Excuse me, Paul Kelly, I mean.
We got a boys score on the Stratford game. It is 60-58 right now. Stratford holding on against Twiggs County. And head girls basketball coach from Tattnall, Todd Wetzel, is going to keep us up to date with that score.
Yep, they closed the gap late in that third, and that game got really close, and now it's even closer. Long three, no good. Logan Fink will grab the rebound, come the other way with it, but he'll need some help. Take, and he's going to drive the basket up and good. 41-39, back to 2 for the Vikings. Jordan Jones. Taken up and good on a pass play that time. Deliberate play, very good by Maurice Gordon. Got it to Jacoby Singletary. Back to a 4-point lead, 43-39. We go to 2:47 in the period. In the third, we'll try to keep that update on that Twiggs and Stratford game coming to you as we get it. Fink kicks it back out, and we're going to get a travel. And I think they got Logan Fink on the travel. Bryce Ball will check in. I do not know who number 15 is on FPD. I do not have him on my roster. Henry Middlebrooks with it.
Yeah, I don't even have an FPD roster, Russell. I brought a baseball roster.
That's nice, baby. Long day at the office. Jacoby Singletary. Well, that's not as bad as me. I printed out the 015 roster the other night. Maybe 16, I don't know. Inside, and they'll knock it away. Destin Mack will come this way with it. Goes over to Marshall, and he tried to feed it to Logan Fink, and Mike could have drove the basket, but Jacoby Singletary got his hand in there. We got a 43-39 game, 120 seconds to go in the third. That would be 2 minutes.
Yeah, I was counting.
For you Alabama grads. On 3, 43-42, 1-point game.
Miles Morris, 11 points in this quarter. Has kept Tattnall in this game.
Absolutely he has. He's brought him back in this game. Up and no good. Rebound and get a foul. That's on Miles Morris. Thanks to King Kemper, number 15 is Barnett Barkley.
Wow, you ask and you get. That's impressive. I'm impressed.
Hey, you know, King Kemper, longtime voice of the Vikings. Timeout, we'll take it with him. 45-42, 1:37 to go in the third. We'll be back.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Welcome back. 1:37 to go in the third. Russell East, John Kosater. Once again, we want to congratulate my broadcast partner here and welcome him aboard as a new member of the board of directors of the Macon Sports Hall of Fame. And John, congratulations again, and I'm really excited to have you on board.
Excited to be a part of such a good organization. Can't wait to see who the candidates are this year and make some good decisions for the Macon Hall of Fame.
Once again, we got our ceremony coming up in May, and you just go to MaconSportsHOF.com. If you land on that page, you'll see our beautiful Hall of Fame wall there, and at the top of it, you'll see a big yellow bar that says nominate somebody. Hey, give us somebody in there. We'd love to have you nominate them. Going to kick it back out, and we're going to get a foul, and I think that's going to be on Maurice Gordon. Let's see. Yeah, it is going to be on Maurice. And so Logan Fink will go to the line 45-42. Nope, they won't. Non-shooting foul, I'm sorry. 1:25 to go here in this third period. Logan Fink, Miles Morris, Andrew Long, Paul Kelly, and Destin Mack on the floor for the Trojans at this time.
Miles Morris probably not going to get any wide open threes anymore tonight. FPD is probably going to focus on trying to stop that a little bit.
On the court right now is Maurice Gordon, Jordan Jones, Henry Middlebrooks, Wesley Wilson, and number 15, Barnett Barkley. Shot is up and good. 46 ticks to go in this one. 1 point game, 45-44. Try to get you an update on Stratford and Twiggs here in just a second. Long three. Short. Andrew Long has it. Paul Kelly will bring it the other way. 29 ticks, and the Trojans will slow it down here. 1 point game. Kelly over to Destin Mack.
I see 3 seconds left. Stratford clinging to a 62-61 lead. And evidently Stratford is at the line right now.
Well, Tooks County can certainly make you earn it. Oh, fall inside. Andrew Long gets it. He's going to have to get it back out. Paul Kelly with a three. Yep, takes the lead on the last shot of the period, 47-45. We go to the fourth. We'll have you a final probably on Stratford and Twiggs when we come back. It's the Stoner's Pizza Joint basketball game of the week presented by DSBN Sports. We will be back.
Is your house having a midlife crisis? Maybe it's time for a nip and tuck. Cherokee Brick has been transforming interiors and exteriors for over 100 years. Where you see a blank wall or old porch, we see potential. Add warmth and elegance to your home with an updated entryway, porch, or kitchen. At Cherokee Brick, we cut out the middleman and provide a robust selection of colors and sizes to fit your brick needs. Visit us online to find out more about where you can purchase Cherokee Brick, straight from the manufacturer.
Welcome back to Tattnall Square Academy. Crosstown Rivalry Week. Been a good one here tonight. FPD and Tattnall locked up in battle with 7:56. Senior night at Tattnall. The Trojans nowhere to go after this one tonight. Out of the region tournament. But everything to play for when you're playing one of your biggest rivalries. Go the other way. Henry Middlebrooks will go up and he'll get the three. Ties it at 47. Go to the line.
And we have a final. Stratford holds on to beat Twiggs County 64-61.
64-61. So Stratford's going to remain number one in the region And that'll put them at 21-2 for the year?
No, I think they are 17.
17, that's right.
5 maybe. They got beat by Wilkinson County. They're actually in a tie for the region number 1 seed, but Coach Sean Sweeney said that they would have the number 1 seed after all the tiebreakers if they won tonight.
And they have done so. 21-2. I was thinking about the Mercer women's basketball.
Yeah.
They're on fire, aren't they?
That's a show in itself this year. Good for them.
48-47, get a foul away from the basket. Going to go against the Trojans, and the Vikings will bring it the other way.
Russell, this is one of these games, if you don't look at the scoreboard constantly, you don't know who's winning this ball game. Back and forth the entire game.
FPD went on an early run, and then Tattnall closed the gap, and it's been back and forth since. Jordan Jones now. He'll look for help and go out to Maurice Gordon. Now he'll drive, go up, and it's going to get blocked and get a foul on Destin Mack.
Pretty good defense by Destin, but he gets called for the foul.
And a correction, I called him Barnett. It's Barrett Barkley, rather. I'll get it right in a minute.
Oh, they're getting it to you, too. They're letting you know what's right.
Yeah, oh, yeah. They're getting the text here. Oh, so friendly a minute ago, but don't make a mistake now. You're done. Up and good by Maurice Gordon. Stretches the lead to 2 for the Vikings, and he'll go to the line for a second shot. Try to make it a 3-point game, and we go to 50, and it's up and good. Going to get a steal, and Maurice Gordon going to go the other way with it. 102, and he's going to go up. No good. And they're going to get a goaltend here.
They're going to have to call something. Going to score the basket.
Score the basket. So they'll get a goaltend. Was that Jamal or was that Franklin that went up? I think it was Jamal, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Jamal. Got a hand up in the rim.
We'll watch it again here. Let's see. No.
Mack.
Destin Mack. And the Trojan will throw it away, and they'll lose an opportunity to cut this lead from 52-47. We'll go back the other way with the Vikings here.
Same thing that happened in the third quarter for Tattnall. They had a little lull. They found themselves down 8, and right now they're finding themselves down 5 in desperate need of a stop right here.
Big rebound that time by Henry Middlebrooks on his shot. Tried to go inside. It's going to Jacoby Singletary and just missed him. They'll bring in Big Wesley Wilson now. 6'7", 285 junior at center. So there go Jordan Jones, Middlebrooks, Wilson, Singletary, and Gordon. Tip up, no good. Rebound this time by Franklin from the foul line. Up, no good. Rebound that time by Jordan Jones. And we're going to get a foul inside by Jacoby Singletary on Logan Fink.
Game's getting a little physical now. There's 5:55 left in Tattnall season. They're playing hard, but FPD wants a win too.
52-47. FPD came in 4-5 in the region, 10-10. Miles Morris with a long three, no good. Logan Fink tried to get a rebound, go the other way. FPD feeds it inside. Miles Morris will get a steal. He's going to drive to the basket. Up, and it's blocked away. And going to be taken that time. Throw it up underneath the Logan Fink, and Fink will go up, and he'll get a foul. Maurice Gordon, he stopped Miles Morris going the other way. They fought for the rebound. Tattnall got it, fed it inside to Logan Fink. And Gordon drew the foul, and Pink will go to the line. The game has not moved here now in about a minute from this 52-47. Up and no good on the first one.
Tattnall's only scored 2 points in the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. They have to find somebody that can put the ball in the basket right now.
Second shot up and good, 52-48. Smaha checks in. Singletary checks out for the Vikings. Gordon to Jones. Going to throw it inside of Maurice, and he's got plenty of room inside. Up and no good. Miles Morris with the rebound. Come the other way. Over to Franklin. He'll give it to Logan Fink. He'll shoot from the foul line just above it and sink it. And we got a 2-point game with 4:45 and the clock will tick.
And Logan's got 17 on the night. He's had a solid night.
Henry Middlebrooks. Gordon over to Jordan Jones. Wilson and Smaha, the other two on the court. And he's going to drive the basket, kick it back out to Jordan Jones for a three. Up and no good, rebound. Andrew Long feeds it out to Franklin. Come the other way, and Tattnall will try to tie it up on this one. 4:12 we go in the game. Long jumper, no good. Maurice Gordon with a rebound. Not a good job on handling the ball coming down the court that time by Tattnall.
Not the shot Jarvis Smith wanted right there. A little forced, which Lance will do. Lance tries to carry a lot of that offense on his shoulders at times.
Gordon will look at a three and won't take it. He'll drive the basket instead. And going to get a blocking foul on that's Logan Fink. Maurice Gordon will go to the line to shoot two. 2-point game, 3:42 left in this one here. Vikings have the lead. First shot up and no good. Second shot on its way. No good. Rebound that time, Andrew Long. Paul Kelly brings it up the court.
Two big misses there gives Tattnall another chance to tie this game up.
So there go Logan Peak, Andrew Long, Miles Morris, Paul Kelly, and Jamal Marshall on the floor for the Trojans. Fink going to drive, kick it back out to Miles Morris. He's going to shoot a long three, in and out. Wesley Wilson with a big rebound. Low percentage shot in a 2-point game, and it's 52-50, and the Vikings come the other way with the lead. We'll get a timeout. We'll take it with them. Full 30-second. Stoner's Pizza Joint, basketball game of the week on DSBN Sports. We'll be back.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Stoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You'll immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily, use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Stoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh every day. Combine all that on the crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie! Stoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
3:08 to go here in the fourth period, 52-50. Vikings have a 2-point lead. Stratford has hung on to beat Twiggs County tonight. We'll look for some other scores for you and see what we can dig up out there.
Russell, didn't we say about an hour and a half ago that we'd probably be in a 2-point game?
Update, Warner Robins 102, Thomas County Central 59. And I believe that's a final as per Marvin James. Drive to the basket, it's going to get blocked, but they're going to look at it and not get the rebound. Big Wesley Wilson's going to get it, and he's going to get fouled by Logan Fink.
Almost had to foul him. They did a good job pressuring him and didn't let the ball go down. So we'll put Wilson at the free throw line with still 2:51 left.
I think Howard was playing West Lawrence tonight, 57-64. West Lawrence, the Raiders, win it.
Russell, that's 3 straight misses from FPD at the line with a 2-point lead.
Yep. And in a game like this, they get bigger and bigger as the clock ticks down. Wesley Wilson, no good, and that's going to go off, I believe, Andrew Long or Logan Fink, and the Vikings are going to retain possession at 2:49. That's kind of big. Jordan Jones will have it. He'll finally give it off to Maurice Gordon. Barrett Barkley in the game for the Vikings now.
FPD not going to be in a big hurry. They like games in the 50s, and this is their kind of game.
50, exactly, 52-50, and they have really slowed it down since they took possession on this turnover after the foul shots. And this is where they could just drill you with a 3 and break your heart. Kick it back out. He looked at it long and hard. Going to drive to the basket, and it's good. Jordan Jones on a nice act of ball handling there. 137, they stretch it to 4. Logan Fink looks. Going to drive, going to try it. Nope, go out, kick it back out to Paul Kelly. Kelly going to look. Now go back to Logan Fink. Fink kicks it right out to Miles Morris. Going to look for help, and he's going to go inside with it, Logan Fink. He's going to look up, nothing there. Paul Kelly now with it. Back to Miles Morris. 1:14 and the clock ticks. Jamal Marshall trying to get something in the lane. He's going to drive inside there, and he's going to get fouled by Wesley Wilson. 68 seconds to go, 4-point lead. Jamal Marshall, I believe, will go to the line on shooting foul, and he will. .108, 54-50. Misses both of them.
Big 2 free throws missed. That's kind of the story of Tattnall Square's season. They've been close so many times. Now they find themselves in a big hole.
58 seconds, and that clock is going to roll now. Vikings going to come in here on senior night, maybe walk away with a big victory and a little momentum going into region. Get a reach-in foul on Paul Kelly, and Jordan Jones will go to the line.
Jordan Jones been quiet most of the game. He's only got 7 points, but he hit the last big basket, and now he's back at the line.
Sinks these two here, it'll be tough. He could put it away maybe for the Vikings right here. First one up and no good. Come the other way. 45 ticks on the clock. Paul Kelly with it. Going to look and go to the far side. Now he's going to look at Logan Fink and he's going to give it to him. Fink's going to drive the basket. He's going to go up. No good. Maurice Gordon got the rebound. Goes out to Henry Middlebrooks over against Miles Morris. He'll foul him. And Henry will go to the line.
Now you have to foul a very good free throw shooter in Henry Middlebrooks. He's been there once. He made his free throw. He's got 18 points to lead FPD. And he's at the line with only 30 seconds left in the game.
30.2 to go with this one. First one up and no good, and he misses it, and Logan Fink will bring it the other way. Paul Kelly, 27, 26. Miles Morris with a 3. Up and no good. Rebound, Maurice Gordon. He'll draw the foul. 21.2 clicks. Want to remind you one more time, February the 12th, at the Macon Touchdown Club, we will have our annual Jamboree. That is Monday night, February the 12th. Our location will be the Methodist Children's Home on Pierce Avenue here in Macon. It'll be our biggest night of the year. We'll honor our scholar athletes with some checks for college, our back lineman special teams player of the year, our player of the year, our local and state coach of the year, our Super 7 recruits in the state of Georgia, as Maurice Gordon hits the first one, stretches it at 55-50. And our keynote speaker will be the head coach of Auburn University, Gus Malzahn. For more information, you can give me a call at 478-550-0524. And the second is in and out, or just log on to MaconTouchdownClub.com. It'll be a big night. We'd love to have you there. Dinner and the entire program, only $30 per guest. We'd love to have you there. Like we said, log on to MaconTouchdownClub.com. Monday, February the 12th, and the head coach of the Auburn Tigers, Gus Malzahn, will be our guest speaker. Substitutions come in, 55-50. Destin Mack back on the court. Miles Morris will go have a seat, 55-50, 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Not a lot of time left. We're going to reach in foul by Destin Mack, and that'll put Mr. Middlebrooks back at the line. And they may get out of here with somewhere between about a 7-point win. Good night for the Vikings as they'll go to 11-10 on the season and 5-5 in the region, John.
And let's see if Coach Jarvis Smith is going to try to let those seniors on the court one by one come off. Has substitutions at the bench.
A rare miss from Middlebrooks at the line now here.
And here they come.
Logan Fink, Andrew Long come off the court. Standing ovation for the seniors. And Caden Toth checks in, along with William Stubbs. Second one up and no good, and the Trojans will get the last shot of the game. 4 seconds to go. Destin Mack pulls up for three, up and no good, and that'll do it. 55-50 here on senior night. FPD goes on the road and gets a big region win against their crosstown rival as they'll prepare for region play next week. They have one more game tomorrow night. John Cosetter, how about wrapping it up for us and talk about our performances here tonight on senior night at Tattnall?
FPD played just like they've played all year, good enough to beat teams, and that's what they did tonight. A close win. They got 18 points from Henry Middlebrooks. They got 10 points each from Maurice Gordon and Jacoby Singletary. Tattnall Square led by 17 points from, let's see who that was, Logan Fink. So the seniors for Tattnall Square have played their last basketball game, and they'll move on to other things while FPD runs into the region tournament next week. I think they start Wednesday. I think the boys start Wednesday.
Tattnall girls won it tonight earlier, 61-39. Stratford girls with a big win over Twiggs County. Stratford boys hang on to a big win, all about in 7A. Well, that's going to do it from here tonight. Your final score, FPD 57, Tattnall 50. Want to thank everybody once again. We want to thank our sponsors, U Parkham, U Salem, Stoner's Pizza Joint, Kudzu Seafood, Texas Border Grill, Pondmax Incorporated, Apparel Authority, the Macon Touchdown Club. Don't forget that Jamboree, Monday, February the 12th. BT Media Productions, btmediapro.com, and Middle Georgia State University. Once again, your final, FPD wins it 57-50. We'll see you next week somewhere, folks. Not sure where we'll be. Thank you, John Cosetter. Another fine job. Enjoyed doing the broadcast with you.
Likewise. Always a great time, and hope to see you soon.
All right, that's going to do it. Our time is up. We thank you for yours.